How to Become an Influencer on Social Media by Life Success. Introduction. In a world where voices abound and every corner of the internet echoes with opinions, crafting a voice that not only speaks but resonates deeply across the vast expanses of social media is an art form. This book is your guide through the labyrinth of digital influence, a map that charts a course from the first tweet, post, or video to a towering presence that shapes trends and conversations. Becoming a social media influencer is not merely about gaining followers, it's about making an impact. It's about turning the ephemeral into the enduring, transforming everyday interactions into profound connections, and turning personal passion into a universal dialogue. This journey requires more than charisma and luck. It demands strategy, insight, and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. Here, we will explore how to identify your niche, understand and grow your audience, create content that captivates, and monetize your influence without losing your soul. Beyond the mechanics and the metrics, this book will help you discover your unique voice and use it to make a difference. Whether you aspire to inspire, educate, entertain, or advocate, you are about to set forth on a transformative path. With every page, you will be equipped not just to enter the world of social media influencing, but to thrive in it, building a legacy that lasts beyond likes and shares. Welcome to your first step towards becoming a true influencer in the digital age. Chapter 1. Laying the Foundation. In the thrilling realm of social media, the first step on the journey to becoming an influencer is foundational yet profound. This chapter strips back the complex world of digital influence to its bare essentials, providing you with the tools to build a solid foundation. Here, we will delve into discovering your niche, understanding your audience, and choosing the optimal platforms to launch your influential career. Each section is designed to interlock neatly with the next, ensuring you begin with clarity and purpose. Identifying your niche. The journey of 1,000 followers begins with a single focus. Finding your niche is akin to finding your voice in a bustling room. It's what makes you heard above the noise. Start by evaluating your passions. What topics can you talk about endlessly? What activities do you engage in during your free time? For example, if you find yourself constantly giving out fitness advice or filming makeup tutorials for friends, these could point towards a viable niche. However, passion alone isn't enough. Your niche also needs to leverage your expertise. Expertise doesn't necessarily mean having formal qualifications, though those can certainly help. It means having knowledge that is valuable to others. Consider Simon Panda, a fitness influencer whose in-depth knowledge and passion for fitness have earned him millions of followers. Is there a demand for content in your potential niche? Use tools like Google Trends or keyword research platforms to gauge interest levels and search volumes. Also, analyze competitors in the space. What are they doing well? What gaps are they leaving unfilled? The key is to find a balance between a topic you're passionate about and one that has a hungry audience. Understanding your audience. Once you pinpoint your niche, the next step is understanding who your audience is. Are they predominantly male or female? What age group? What are their hobbies and interests? Platforms like Instagram and Facebook provide analytics that can offer insights into who is engaging with your content. Construct detailed audience personas. For instance, if you're a travel influencer, your primary persona might be Ella, a 25-year-old college graduate who loves budget travel and seeks adventure and cultural experiences. Understanding Ella's motivations and challenges will guide you in creating content that resonates with her. Engage with your audience early on. Use polls, ask questions, and monitor comments to see how they react to different types of content. This feedback is invaluable and will refine your understanding of your audience's preferences and pain points. Setting up your platforms. Not all social media platforms are created equal, and the best platform for you depends largely on where your audience likes to spend their time. Visual content. Instagram and Pinterest might be your best bet. Video demonstrations, turn to YouTube or TikTok. In-depth discussions, consider Twitter or even Facebook groups. Once you've chosen your platforms, optimize your profiles. Use a consistent username and branding across platforms to make it easy for fans to find you. Your bio should quickly tell new visitors who you are and what they can gain by following you. For instance, if you're a culinary influencer, a bio like "Lisa easy-to-follow recipes transforming everyday ingredients into culinary delights" can immediately convey your niche and value proposition. Plan your content strategy for each platform. While cross-posting is a time saver, Customizing content to fit the unique style and audience of each platform can increase engagement. For example, while you might post a detailed recipe on your blog, a quick cooking video might perform better on TikTok. As we conclude the first chapter of your journey to becoming a social media influencer, remember that the foundational steps are critical. Identifying your niche, understanding your audience, and strategically choosing and setting up your platforms are the bricks that will support your towering presence in the vast digital landscape. Armed with this knowledge, you're now ready to engage deeply with your audience and begin crafting content that not only resonates but also inspires and entertains. With the ground now firmly under your feet, let's move on to mastering the art of content creation. Chapter 2: Content Creation. With a solid foundation in place, it's time to turn your focus to the heart of your influence: content creation. This chapter dives into the art of branding, the craft of producing compelling content, and the science behind engaging with your audience effectively. As we navigate through these crucial components, remember that each piece of content you create is a reflection of your brand and a bridge to your audience. Crafting your brand. Your brand is more than just a logo or a color scheme. It's the emotional response people have when they see your content. It's what sets you apart in the bustling world of social media. To establish a strong brand, start with your core values. What do you stand for? How do you want your audience to feel when they interact with your content? Take, for example, Emma Chamberlain, who turned her authentic personality into a brand that resonates with millions. Her casual, down-to-earth communication style makes her relatable and sets her apart from more polished influencers. Your brand should be a natural extension of who you are and attract those who share or aspire to your values and aesthetics. Consistency helps to reinforce your brand identity. Use consistent fonts, color palettes, and imagery that align with your brand across all platforms. The language you use should also reflect your brand's personality. If your brand is professional and educational, your language should be more formal and information-rich. If your brand is quirky and informal, a conversational tone might be best. People connect with stories, so integrate your personal story into your brand. How did you get to where you are? What challenges have you faced? This not only makes your brand more relatable, but also more memorable. For instance, if you started your fitness journey from a place of personal struggle, sharing that story can make your content more impactful and authentic. Creating compelling content. The essence of great content lies in its ability to captivate and hold the audience's attention. Every piece of content should add value, whether it's educational, inspirational, or simply entertaining. For example, if you are in the cooking niche, a video series like 5-minute recipes for busy students can offer quick, valuable content that directly addresses a common problem. While it's true that content is king, poor production quality can distract from even the most compelling message. Invest in good quality equipment as needed, and learn the basics of photo and video editing. Apps like Adobe Premiere Pro for video editing and Canva for graphic design can enhance your content's appeal without requiring professional expertise. To stand out, you must be willing to innovate. Don't be afraid to experiment with new formats or jump on emerging trends. For instance, when TikTok first launched, early adopters who experimented with the platform's unique video style gained massive followings quickly. Engagement strategies? Engagement is not just about responding to comments or messages. It's about building a community around your brand. Encourage your followers to interact not just with you, but with each other. Create content that invites comments, such as asking for opinions or sharing user-generated content. For instance, a fitness influencer might challenge followers to post their workout routines under a specific hashtag. Use engagement as a feedback tool to see what works and what doesn't. Analyze which posts get the most interaction and try to understand why. This continuous loop of feedback and adaptation will help refine your content strategy to better meet the needs of your audience. Maintain a regular posting schedule to keep your audience engaged. Consistency helps build anticipation and keeps your audience coming back for more. However, be wary of overposting, which can lead to audience fatigue. Find a balance that keeps your audience engaged but not overwhelmed. In this chapter, we've explored the intricacies of building a brand, crafting compelling content, and engaging with an audience in meaningful ways. Remember, content creation is an ongoing process of learning, experimenting, and adapting. As you move forward, keep your brand's identity at the forefront, stay true to your creative vision, and continue to foster genuine connections with your followers. With these strategies in hand, you're well equipped to captivate and grow your audience. Now, let's turn our attention to expanding your influence and taking your brand to new heights in the next chapter. Chapter 3: Growing Your Influence. Having crafted a compelling brand and engaged with your audience, the next step in your journey as a social media influencer is to amplify your reach and solidify your impact. This chapter explores the avenues through which you can expand your influence. From strategic networking and collaborations to mastering the algorithms of social media platforms, you'll learn how to elevate your presence and make your mark more indelibly across the digital landscape. Networking and collaboration. In the world of social media, who you know can be as important as what you know. Networking with other influencers and industry professionals can open doors to opportunities that amplify your reach. Attend social media conferences, engage in online forums related to your niche, and participate in community events to connect with peers. Collaborations allow you to tap into the audiences of other influencers, which can significantly expand your own follower base. Look for collaboration opportunities that offer mutual benefits. For example, if you are a fashion influencer, partnering with a well-known makeup artist for a complete look tutorial can attract fans from both domains. Consider the success of YouTube influencers who engage in challenges or guest appearances on each other's channels. These collaborations often result in a surge of new followers for all involved, as audiences enjoy seeing their favorite personalities interact. Leveraging algorithms. Each social media platform has an algorithm that determines which content gets promoted to a wider audience. Understanding these algorithms is crucial to ensuring that your content gets seen. For example, Instagram's algorithm may prioritize content with higher engagement in the first few hours after posting, which suggests the importance of timing your posts when your audience is most active. To make the most of social media algorithms, optimize your content for engagement. Use high-quality images, compelling captions, and engage with comments quickly to boost your post visibility. Also, encourage your audience to turn on notifications for your posts to increase early engagement. Social media platforms frequently update their algorithms, so stay informed about these changes. Subscribe to digital marketing newsletters, follow tech blogs, and use analytical tools to monitor the performance of your content and adapt your strategies accordingly. Analytics and adaptation. To grow your influence effectively, you must understand what works and what doesn't. Analytics tools provided by platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter offer insights into your content's performance, audience demographics, and engagement patterns. Use these insights to refine your content strategy. For instance, if analytics show that videos perform better than images on your Instagram account, you might decide to invest more time in video production. Similarly, if data reveals that posts made at a certain time of day receive more engagement, adjust your posting schedule to match these times. Effective influencers are always learning and experimenting. They use analytics not just to validate their current strategies, but also to test new ideas. For example, try different content formats or marketing campaigns and measure how they perform against your typical content. This chapter has guided you through essential strategies for expanding your influence. By networking with peers, understanding and leveraging algorithms, and using analytics to continuously refine your approach, you are well on your way to becoming a formidable presence in the social media sphere. Remember, the landscape of social media is always evolving, and so should your strategies. As we conclude this exploration of growth tactics, the next chapter will focus on how to monetize your influence effectively, ensuring that your social media endeavors are not just popular, but also profitable. Chapter 4: Monetizing Your Influence. As you've built your brand and expanded your reach, the next logical step in your journey as an influencer is to explore the various avenues for monetization. This chapter is designed to guide you through the transition from popular influencer to profitable entrepreneur. We will dive deep into understanding the mechanics of generating income through your social media platforms, ensuring that your efforts not only garner attention, but also yield financial rewards. Sponsored content. Sponsored content is one of the most direct ways to monetize your social media presence. Brands pay influencers to promote their products or services to their followers. To attract lucrative sponsorships, it's essential to maintain a highly engaged audience and a clear brand identity that aligns with potential business partners. Start by identifying brands that align with your values and audience interests. Reach out to these brands or wait for them to come to you, but ensure that any collaboration feels authentic to your audience. For example, if you're a fitness influencer, partnering with a sports apparel brand could be a natural fit. Consider the approach of a well-known lifestyle influencer who partnered with a sustainable clothing brand. By creating content that highlighted the brand's ethical practices, a key interest of her audience, she not only promoted the product, but also strengthened her brand's values of sustainability. Merchandising. Merchandising involves creating and selling your own branded products. This can be an excellent way to deepen your brand's footprint and provide tangible value to your followers. Whether it's apparel, ebooks, or specialty goods, ensure that your merchandise reflects the essence of your brand. The key to successful merchandising is not just great products, but also effective logistics and marketing. You can use platforms like Shopify to handle sales or partner with dropshipping companies to manage inventory and shipping. Promote your merchandise through your social media channels, focusing on limited edition releases or special promotions to create excitement. An influencer known for her artwork used her designs to create a line of clothing. By showcasing the production process and offering pre-order bonuses, she created anticipation and exclusivity around her merchandise, leading to a sell-out launch. Memberships and exclusives. Offering exclusive content to your followers for a fee is another way to monetize your influence. Platforms like Patreon allow influencers to set up subscription-based models where followers pay for premium content, such as behind-the-scenes videos, exclusive updates, or early access to content. To encourage subscriptions, ensure that the exclusive content offers significant added value. For example, a tech influencer might offer in-depth tutorials or early access to beta software, which provides tangible benefits to tech enthusiasts. A food blogger turned influencer started offering monthly cooking classes to her subscribers, creating a sense of community and exclusivity. This not only solidified her relationship with her audience, but also provided a steady income stream. This chapter has explored the primary strategies for monetizing your influence on social media, from engaging in sponsorships and creating your own product line to setting up exclusive memberships. Each method requires understanding your audience deeply and offering them value in exchange for their financial support. As you implement these monetization strategies, remember to maintain the authenticity and quality that helped you build your audience in the first place. In the next chapter, we will discuss how to sustain and grow your influence over the long term, ensuring your social media career is not just profitable, but also enduring. Chapter 5. Staying relevant. Achieving success as a social media influencer is a significant milestone, but the real challenge lies in maintaining that success over time. This chapter delves into strategies for sustaining and growing your influence in the fast-evolving digital landscape. From staying abreast of trends to managing the inevitable challenges that come with public visibility, we will explore how to keep your brand vibrant and engaging long-term. Trends and adaptability. The digital world is mercurial, with trends shifting rapidly. Staying relevant means keeping your finger on the pulse of new developments, be it emerging social media platforms, changing content formats, or evolving audience preferences. Regularly review trend reports, follow influential figures in your niche, and monitor what content types are gaining traction. Consider the rise of short-form video content with platforms like TikTok. Influencers who quickly adapted to creating this type of content saw significant growth in their followings due to the platform's high engagement and virality potential. Being adaptable also means being willing to experiment with your content. If you notice interest in a particular topic within your niche is waning, don't be afraid to pivot slightly or integrate new, related subjects into your repertoire. This can refresh your brand and keep your audience engaged. Long-term branding. Your personal and professional growth should be reflected in your brand. As you gain more experience and your interests expand, revisit and revise your brand's mission and vision. This evolution can attract new followers while keeping your long-standing audience interested. While aspects of your brand might evolve, your core values should remain consistent. This consistency helps maintain trust and loyalty among your audience. For example, if authenticity has been a key component of your brand, continue to prioritize transparency with your followers, even as your brand grows and changes. Maintain the personal touch that helped you build your initial following. Regularly engage in conversations, ask for feedback, and respond to comments. This direct interaction is invaluable for fostering a loyal community. Dealing with challenges. As your visibility increases, so does scrutiny. Be prepared to handle criticism and negative feedback professionally. Address valid concerns openly and use them as opportunities to improve your content and your approach. Finding the right balance between sharing your life with your followers and maintaining privacy is crucial. Set clear boundaries about what aspects of your life are off-limits and communicate these boundaries respectfully to your audience. Influencer burnout is a real challenge, and given the constant demand for new content and engagement, prioritize self-care by setting aside time for breaks and hobbies outside of your social media activities. Also, consider outsourcing certain tasks like editing or administrative work to manage your workload better. Maintaining relevance as an influencer requires a blend of adaptability, strategic long-term planning, and a robust approach to handling the pressures that come with public life. By staying informed about trends, evolving your brand while maintaining core values, and managing the challenges of visibility, you can sustain your influence and continue to thrive in the ever-changing digital world. As we close this guide, remember that the journey of an influencer is as much about resilience and personal growth as it is about strategy and creativity. Conclusion. As we draw the curtains on this journey through the dynamic and intricate world of social media influencing, it's important to pause and reflect on the path we've traversed together. From the first steps of identifying your niche to the sophisticated strategies of monetizing and sustaining your influence, this book has equipped you with the tools to not just navigate but excel in the digital realm. Becoming an influencer is more than amassing followers. It's about making meaningful connections and leaving an indelible mark on the digital landscape. You've learned to harness your passion, to speak authentically, and to create content that resonates and inspires. Remember, the true measure of your influence isn't quantified by analytics alone, but by the impact you have on others' lives, inspiring a smile, educating a mind, or sparking a movement. As you move forward, carry with you the principles of authenticity, creativity, and perseverance. Embrace change and challenge as catalysts for growth. Keep your intentions clear and your heart open to the stories and experiences of those you wish to influence. The world of social media is ephemeral, ever-changing, and endlessly challenging, but it is also ripe with opportunities for those who dare to lead with vision and integrity. Let this book be a companion on your voyage, but let your own insights and experiences be your guiding stars. Forge your path with boldness and confidence, for the world awaits the unique light only you can shine. Go forth and influence, not just to be seen, but to make a difference, knowing well that in the echoes of the digital age, your voice, your truth, and your legacy can truly resonate forever.